All right, guys, today I'm working on this 370Z and I'm getting ready to remove the drive shaft. And I figured, let me go ahead and make a how-to video. So in case you guys need to know and how to remove it, you would know exactly what it takes to remove one of these drive shafts out of your 370Z. Now, of course, I have removed the exhaust because it is in the way, and you have to remove it or drop the front and let it hang to the back if you wanted to remove this drive shaft. So what you're gonna need is, you're gonna need some type of socket, okay? This is a 17 mil and a wrench because it is a bolt up here. There's a bolt and a nut. So you are gonna need the wrench to hold it in the back. And I am using this impact gun to be able to drive it out. It is the easiest way in how to do it. Make sure your car is in neutral so you can rotate the drive shaft as you're getting to the bottom bolts, and then you're gonna rotate it and you're gonna get to the top bolts. Let me go ahead and get going and show you exactly what it takes. It doesn't take much, it's very easy to do, but I'm making the video just in case you're wanting to know and you need to figure it out. This is how you do it. Something to note, I went to use my impact gun and I have this impact socket right here, and the walls are so thick that you're not able to get into where you need to remove the bolt because there isn't enough clearance on this side, and on this side you just don't have the space. So I'm just using a regular chrome socket, which technically you're not supposed to use it with impact tools, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. I do have it on a swivel. This is a swivel head, 1/2 inch swivel head, and I'm gonna go ahead and break this loose out of here and remove the drive shaft. So you can see why you need the wrench in the back. You need to hold this nut while you drive this out. You can do it with the ratchet and break this loose. You could do this with ratchet wrenches and break them loose, but it becomes harder because you don't have much leverage under here. With an impact gun, electric or air is a lot easier. All right, so now we have the two bottom bolts removed, and now we have to access the ones in the top. This is why I was saying to put the car in neutral. And of course, I am up off the ground here, and I'm not sitting on a slope or anything. So keep that in mind. If you are sitting on a slope, be careful, guys. Be careful how you're doing all this. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this drive shaft. I might be able to do it by hand, or I might need a pry bar to rotate it. We'll see how difficult it is. And you know what? The car's e-brakes are on. Let's go ahead and disconnect the e-brakes, and it doesn't let me rotate it without the e-brake. Thank you, Chris. So now that the e-brake is loose, you can see I could turn this easily, and it's also in neutral. If it was in gear, I would have a lot harder of a time rotating it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. Now, technically, I am not putting this drive shaft back on here. I'm gonna sell this drive shaft, but if you was to put this drive shaft back on here, what I would advise you to do is to mark one of the corners with a permanent marker, with a Sharpie, with something. Mark it so you know where the drive shaft sits onto the differential. What that enables you to do is make sure it's installed in a manner where the factory has installed it so it doesn't create a vibration. You can cause a vibration because these are designed to like line up just right, and if it could be off balance, it starts to vibrate. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, so all four are loose. Usually I go in here, under here with a pry bar, and I pop it off and I just let it drop. But I don't have my pry bar here. Let me see if I could just, well, it just fell off. So that was a lot easier than they usually are. You usually have to pop it off with a pry bar because they're stuck in there. It's been sitting there for so long, but it looks like this drive shaft has been recently removed, and we know this car has a aftermarket clutch. So now let's move some of these lights. Now you could just very easily just remove it out of here, just like that, and we have removed this drive shaft. You see how easy that was, guys? Piece of cake. You got this. Make sure to follow and subscribe for more how-to videos, and we'll see you in the next one.